What up to all my overcomers out there? Hey, check this out. So, I want to talk to you about visualization, right? Before we do anything in life, we have to visualize ourselves completing it or doing it, right? So, let me give you an example of how I visualize my body to where it's currently at, how I took control of my fitness, right? So, I was a struggling diabetic, and what I mean by that is I didn't have any control over my blood sugars, right? It was just out of whack. It'd be up, up, and then it'd be low, 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 right? I had no real like in between sugar numbers, right? So, anyways, I knew I wanted to make a change, right? And I visualized myself being the best version of myself, and what would that look like, right? I wrote it down on paper as well. So, what happened is I visualized myself as, having a strong mind, having a strong heart and ripped body, right? So I said, what would that look like? What would I look like if I wanted to be ripped, right? And just jacked. So I started looking at a lot of calisthenic videos. That made me get into building my foundation for my body, right? So I was just going through the motions every day of going to the park, doing exercise by exercise, rep by rep. I knew in my mind how I wanted to look, but in reality, I knew that it was going to take a lot of work, right? I knew that it was going to take a lot of work for me to get to this ideal place I had in my mind to look like, right? So I kept going to the park, I want to say for about a year and a half. Every day I was just trying new things. I ain't gonna say every day I was trying new things, but as time progressed, I would try new things. Like from pull-ups, I'll go to muscle-ups. I'll try to do like 5 to 10 muscle-ups just to challenge myself, get better every day, right? And a byproduct of that is you're gonna be developing your mind as you develop your body. You should be developing your mind as you develop your body, right? It shouldn't just be you developing your body. But anyways, so I would start to notice that I would look at situations more realistic. I knew that if I wanted to do this, whatever it would be, right? I knew that it was going to take time. That made me understand that, okay, for these things I want to manifest or, materialize, it's going to take time. Nothing is going to happen overnight, right? So going to the park every day made me realize that. And so after me, mastering, I ain't gonna, mastering my calisthenics program or whatnot, right? I would then join the gym. Now the gym helped me take it to another level because it was more resistance. I was dealing with more than just my body weight. And it really I started to see immediate changes in my body from when I started doing calisthenics, okay? And I'm sorry guys, I'm rubbing my eye, it's light. But anyway, I started to notice the changes in my body that the weight training was giving me. And that was making me realize every time I would look in the mirror, right, that I am beginning to come closer to what I visualized a year and a half ago. But it's going to take time. So whatever you are doing, I want you guys to visualize yourself doing that. But understand, in your mind, you can come up with all kind of shortcuts and all kind of, I guess, different paths to take. But in reality, guys, it's going to take so many more reps, right? I know we're living in the microwave age right now, but we've seen everyone's success. But guys, some people started way earlier than you, right? Don't compare yourself to what you're seeing somebody else doing. Somebody had a different upbringing than you. They had, you know, foundational things that you probably didn't have. That's why you want to, build your foundation up. That's what fitness also told me. I know I visualized my body, right? I just visualized my body, but it taught me more than just, creating the body I visualized. It taught me that this stuff is going to take time. Even eating the food, right? Hitting our target macros for the day. That takes time. You don't want to try to eat all your macros in 1 or 2 meals, depending on your goals, okay? You want to, break that down throughout the day. That way you don't become overwhelmed and you hit that and you hit that target. But understand it's going to take time. So again, back to, You know, if you have something in your mind that you visualize and that you see yourself doing, understand that it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of reps. It's going to take a lot of failures. Like, you have to really understand that this stuff is here is going to take time. So visualize it, right? Write it down, but understand, just because in your head it looks like it's attainable faster, that's not always the case, right? They have fast ways for you to do things, but will that fast way last? And you need to ask yourself that. So visualization is a great technique for you to use whenever you want to see yourself with something or with someone or whatever it is that you want to build. You have to visualize that first, right? But you're going to learn so many lessons in that process of materializing what it is you visualized. So guys, fitness is the gateway to your success. So if you are into personal development, I will let you know that fitness is going to develop you personally. A tremendous amount of development will occur, but you have to visualize what you want to look like, create that plan, and even make adjustments to the plan. Okay? It's all about you understanding, being aware of your situation. And again, do it day by day, exercise by exercise, rep by rep at whatever it is you're doing. But you have to stay on track. You have to stay on purpose. You have to stay motivated. So find a reason to.